Today we're pulling the motor out of the EVO.
Hey guys, Chris Fix here, and today I'm gonna show you how to remove.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. So it is hot as bolas right now, and we're experiencing a heat wave right now. It's literally 97, 98 degrees. We are diving right into the EVO, and sadly enough, something is up with the EVO. We're gonna have to take the motor out, obviously, because since it did lose compression on number 3, something's going on there. And thankfully, JP did stop by. He's gonna be doing the head work on it, and hopefully it's just the head, maybe some valves or something. But let's just get right into it and start tearing this thing down. All right, here's one of the worst parts of doing every single engine removal. This thing. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Alright, alright. Not too bad, not too bad. A little of a squitter. And before anybody says anything, yes, that is the drain plug right there, but that's not exciting as seeing a gush of green goo just coming at you. Alright, you already know I had to call in the master mechanic, so Johnny's here helping me out. Finally took off the heat shield, taking off the exhaust, which was a pain. It was so rusted at the 2 bolts that connect to the bottom of the turbo. And Johnny got the flanges off, so the exhaust should be able to just drop right down and it should be able to pull it out. One step closer, one step closer. And I think, what do you say, Johnny? Take it out from...
Oh, drop
pulling,
everything.
Yeah, drop everything, probably.
The easiest way to go about it.
But we're not gonna do that, right?
Nope,
we
we're
want
gonna struggle.
Hell
How
yeah.
does hell we're gonna get it working?
Yes, sir. Good job, Johnny. So harness is officially out, and we're gonna do this like we said. We were gonna do it the hard way, but let's be kind of smart about this. And we're gonna have to lift this whole EVO, and it's gonna go on. Shout out to Angel, because hopefully his blocks will be able to jack this up high. And our accountant over here, Mikey's gonna try and get us another car. Doesn't seem like we did much, but we did, according to Johnny's sweat and my sweat. Johnny's taking off the calipers. We're gonna be dropping this whole thing underneath. And I took apart the drive shaft. It was a pain. Junk design, by the way. We're almost there. Johnny's just, like I said, all right, is just undoing this and just gonna hang up those calipers. And we should, in theory, we should be able to lower this thing down. Still working away in it, and yeah, Johnny got a new shirt. Nice.
Yeah, 20
okay.
Minutes later,
20 minutes later.
A little sweaty.
Next morning, we thought we were gonna be able to drop the car, but we still had to do a couple of stuff. Thankfully, we are finally almost there. As you can see, everything's like somewhat going down already. Johnny is right now in the process of taking out the slave cylinder. For the inside of the shifter, we just unbolted that. I just disconnected the steering column, so everything after this, and we pull the last coolant line, it should, in theory, drop down. So surprisingly, honestly, it's not as hard as I thought it was. It's just a little tedious just doing a bunch of stuff. Like, it looks like we didn't do that much, but we actually did quite a lot. Like, look at all this. This is just a nest. But all right, we're almost there. Take 2, rather than just dropping the whole motor. Brendan punched in and he was like, let's just go ahead and put all the weight on the engine hoist. That way we could just lower it down after.
Reload.
Yep.
We're about dropping it on Tony.
Yep.
Laying under the car for us.
Exactly. You don't want to die today. I'm trying to go tubing. So last, probably just 2, oh no, the 2 back ones. Once those pop out, should be good.
Oh man. Tony's taking out another AC line over here.
Yeah, yesterday that shit went boom!
All right, you good?
20 minutes later and a couple more new shirts on, but we finally decided that since the whole steering mechanism wasn't moving, Brendan was like, oh, Brendan or Johnny, I don't know. I'll give them.
One of the night shift people.
But they were saying, oh, just disconnect the axles. So we're disconnecting the axles. That way everything for the power steering rack will actually stay on the car. And the motor is technically already dropped, but we just need to free up the axles from the motor. So yeah, just need to do this one side and should be good to go. In theory. So now the EVO motor is finally out. Shout out to you guys. That was sketchy. That was stupid. But yeah, it's finally out. Now we can finally dig in. That'll be for our next episode. Be able to clean all this up. Brendan wants to go ahead and either LS swap or inline 6 rear wheel drive the EVO, which would be pretty sick. But that's pretty much it, guys. We had a long 2 days trying to do this, but stay tuned for more content. And this is what we're going to be doing next. We're going to tear it down into the EVO motor. And have a good night, guys.
Arigatou gozaimasu.